Hi there. Have you ever wondered why Jews, a relatively small religious group, have been the target of such intense hatred throughout history? Let's take a step back in time and unravel the roots of this abhorrent sentiment, known as anti-Semitism. In the ancient world, Jews were often at odds with the dominant cultures. The crucifixion of Jesus, a historic event shrouded in religious and political conflict, sowed seeds of animosity toward Jews. This resentment was further fueled during the reign of the Roman Empire, where Jews were seen as rebels and agitators, challenging the status quo. Moving forward to the Middle Ages, Jews faced expulsions from various European countries, branded as scapegoats for societal ills and misfortunes. These events were not isolated incidents but part of a larger pattern of prejudice that has persisted for centuries. Hatred, as we see, is often rooted in misunderstandings, misconceptions, and scapegoating. As we journey through history, it's essential to remember this as we delve deeper into the roots of anti-Semitism. As time passed, stereotypes and scapegoating became a common trend in fueling anti-Semitism. Let's delve into these stereotypes. Many of them are rooted in centuries-old prejudices. Jews have often been labeled as greedy, manipulative, and controlling. These stereotypes, like any others, are not only inaccurate but also dehumanizing. They paint millions of diverse individuals with a single harmful brush, ignoring the richness and diversity of Jewish cultures, experiences, and contributions. Take the stereotype of Jews being greedy, for instance. This notion can be traced back to the Middle Ages, when religious laws in many European countries prohibited Christians from lending money. Jews who were not bound by these laws often filled this role. Over time, this led to the harmful and enduring stereotype of Jews as money-hungry. Scapegoating is another tactic that has been used to fuel anti-Semitism. This is when a group is blamed for societal problems regardless of their actual involvement or responsibility. For example, during the Black Death, one of the deadliest pandemics in human history, Jews were accused of poisoning wells to spread the disease. This horrific accusation led to the massacre of countless innocent Jews. In more recent history, during the economic crises of the 19th and 20th centuries, Jews were often blamed for financial disasters. This unjust blame was a convenient way for people to explain complex economic issues without understanding them. By pointing fingers at an already marginalized group, they could avoid addressing the real problems at hand. These stereotypes and scapegoating have had dire consequences, leading to discrimination, violence, and even genocide. They have been used to justify hatred and intolerance, often serving the interests of those in power at the expense of innocent lives. Stereotypes, once ingrained in society, can be hard to shake off and can perpetuate hatred for generations. They are not just words or ideas, they have real damaging effects. So, it's crucial to challenge them, to educate ourselves and others, and to work towards a more understanding, inclusive world. The culmination of centuries of hatred was seen in the Holocaust, the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews. This grim period of history, spanning from 1933 to 1945, was a testament to the depths of human cruelty. The Holocaust not only decimated the Jewish population in Europe, but also marked a turning point in global perception of anti-Semitism. The world watched in horror as the true extent of the atrocities came to light. In the aftermath, the international community rallied to provide refuge and support to the survivors. This led to the creation of Israel in 1948, a homeland for Jews worldwide. But this solution was not without its own set of problems. It sparked new conflicts and hatred, particularly in the Middle East, adding another layer to the centuries-old narrative of anti-Semitism. The echoes of the past still resonate in the present, shaping our perceptions and attitudes. So, how can we break this cycle of hatred and promote understanding instead? We can start by recognizing the crucial role of education. Knowledge is power, and it's the antidote to ignorance. Schools, universities, and community centers worldwide are amplifying their efforts to teach about the history and culture of Judaism, debunking stereotypes, and fostering an understanding of the Jewish community. Dialogue is another powerful tool. Open, respectful conversations about our differences can help to bridge the gap between us and them, dispelling fear and mistrust. Forums, seminars, and online platforms are encouraging these dialogues, bringing together people from diverse backgrounds to learn from and about each other. Lastly, empathy. Putting ourselves in another's shoes, feeling their struggles and joys, can dissolve the barriers of prejudice. Initiatives like cultural exchange programs and shared community projects are cultivating this sense of empathy. The past cannot be changed, but our understanding of it can shape a more compassionate and inclusive future. Be sure to hit that like or subscribe button and keep being curious, beautiful, and continue learning. Check out some of my other videos and keep staying curious.